The floods were threatening the village, and everyone was asked to evacuate and seek refuge on higher ground. But everyone left the village except one man who refused to leave his house, saying that he had put all his trust in God and in God alone. He was sure that he would surely protect him and save him from the floods. No one could convince him otherwise. The floods came, the water started to rise, and the rescuers came along with a big military truck, urging the man to climb into the truck and be taken to safety. No, he replied, I am a man of faith. God will surely save me. The truck went away, but the waters continued to rise. When the water reached the top floor of the house, a boat came along and urged the man to climb in. No, he replied, I am a man of faith. God will surely save me. And the boat went away, but the waters continued to rise. When all the house was almost fully submerged, the man climbed on the roof, and the rescue helicopter came, and rescuers urged the man to grab the rope ladder and climb up to safety. No, he replied, I am a man of faith. God will surely save me. The man drowned, and the waters carried away the entire house. So the man found himself facing the God he trusted so much and started complaining to the Lord, saying, You deceived me, Lord. You betrayed me. I have put all my faith, all my trust in you, and you did not save me. The Lord replied, Well, my son, I sent you a truck, I sent you a boat, I even sent you a helicopter. What else could have I done for you, my son? How often this is how we understand the waiting of today's gospel. Advent is just waiting for the Savior to come. Is it just that? The man was waiting for God to come and save him. And we may live Advent like that man, waiting for God to come and save us from all that is painful, unpleasant, hurtful. When God is late or misses the appointment, all we have to do is just faithfully wait for Him so that He will come in His own good time. But there is nothing else to do. We have to wait until God takes or removes or heals or remedies the problem we have. In today's gospel, Jesus is not inviting us to just wait for things to happen, for Him to intervene and save the day for us. He is urging us to watch, to be fully awake, fully alert, to recognize Him when He comes. The poor man on the rooftop had seen the truck, he saw the boat, the helicopter, but he did not see God in the boat, the truck, and the helicopter. And that's where God was. God is not seen or found only when the good things happen in our lives. We need to see how God is actively working hand in hand with us in all that is happening to us. Seeing God always and everywhere is not just watching like we watch television, but it means getting involved, be responsibly active in what is happening. We have a part to play. It's the difference between seeing a variety show where you just enjoy or admire the performance of someone else, and watching a World Cup final of a football match where your favorite team is playing. In the first, you might be interested and entertained by the show. But in the second, watching that football match, you are fully involved, fully absorbed. In the first, you're enjoying the show. In the second, you are part of the show. God is not the greatest showman. He is the greatest show of love and beauty. In God's show, you and me, we are the actors and the audience at the same time. And Advent is the time for us to discover what part we have to play in that show. Our life is the show, and Jesus is the beginning and the end of our life story. That's why we need to wake up and watch night and day for the coming of our Savior. He will come in His time, but let's not forget that His time is our time. He will not come at just one particular moment. Well, because He is with us at every moment. He does not give appointments for the future. God's only appointment is the present, is now. Watching means being fully present and available to recognize God's coming at any moment, at every moment. He is our Savior because He makes our life His life, our pains His pains, our joys His joys, and yes, why not, our failures His failures. He saves us not because He solves our problems, but because He makes our problems His problems, so that His peace and His joy will become our peace and our joy, even whilst we are struggling with our problems. This is what Christmas is about. God becomes one of us, one with us, so that we can become one in Him, with Him. St. Augustine has put it so beautifully when he said, "He who has created man without man cannot save man without men." Yes, COVID or no COVID, let us prepare a beautiful crib for Christmas. Let us bring out our decorations. Let us prepare the best ingredients to bake a marvelous Christmas cake. But on one condition, that we ourselves become the crib. We become the decoration. We become the cake. Let us stay fully awake and watch so that we can welcome the greatest of all shows, all spectacles, all miracles, the coming of Jesus among us. Emmanuel, God with us. Life will teach us how to see Him when He comes in so many and varied ways. Could be a truck, a boat, a helicopter, or a humble manger. In whichever way He comes, let us be ready to welcome Him with an open heart, knowing that He cannot be born in us if we do not accept to be born again in Him. Let us live this lifelong pregnancy with Mary, who so actively and patiently embraced the gift, baby Jesus. Like her, let us watch and wait quietly, patiently, but also actively for the time and the place where we can give birth, like her, to this little child Savior, a gift from heaven, and give Him as God's gift on earth. May this Christmas make of each one of us the truck, the boat, the helicopter, or humble little manger where the Savior may be born in this battered world that needs Him and that needs us so much. God bless you.